They laughed at it once. Now they can't ignore it. It was once the quiet kid in the corner of the SUV playground. The Hyundai Tucson, always polite, always functional, but never quite the one to turn heads or dominate conversations. While Toyota and Honda fought for dominance and Mazda flexed its curves, Tucson watched, learned, and waited. But what no one saw coming was this. In 2025, the Tucson didn't just grow up, it evolved. It mutated. It reprogrammed itself into something unrecognizable. And now, it walks among giants, unafraid, because it is one. A new shape for a new identity. The first thing you notice about the 2025 Tucson is its massive growth. Literally. It's larger, wider, and more muscular than ever before, stepping into the midsize arena with the confidence of a heavy hitter. In fact, its expanded size has helped it claim a title no one expected, best-in-class cargo volume. With 38.5 cubic feet behind the rear seats and a staggering 74.0 cubic feet when folded, the Tucson now hauls more than just groceries. It hauls expectations. Inside the cockpit of tomorrow. Step inside and you'll feel the plot twist instantly. You're not in a budget SUV anymore. You're in a technology suite on wheels. Gone are the boring dials and average displays. In their place, two 12.3-inch panoramic screens that merge into a seamless interface of infotainment and driver intelligence. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto aren't just available, they're standard. No more tangled cords, no more outdated tech. And as you rest your hand on the leather-trimmed wheel, glance to your right. A 360-degree camera watches every angle. Parking lots become playgrounds. Narrow city streets? Child's play? It doesn't just assist the driver, it almost thinks for you. The power of three. But here's where things get even more intriguing. Hyundai doesn't hand you one engine and say, "This is it." The 2025 Tucson offers three distinct powertrains, each one tailored to a different kind of driver. First, the 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine. It's naturally aspirated, cranking out 187 horsepower, and while it's not a rocket, it delivers reliability and smoothness ideal for daily commutes and long highway stretches. Then comes the hybrid, offering significantly more torque, better fuel economy, and surprisingly punchy acceleration, hitting 0 to 60 in around 7.1 seconds. A real twist, considering the base gas engine takes 8.6 seconds to get there. Finally, for the eco-conscious warriors, a plug-in hybrid version. Think lower emissions, short electric-only commutes, and fewer gas station visits. But there's a catch. It's harder to find and usually priced higher. So, which one is the real Tucson? That's the beauty. It wears many faces and hides many identities. Luxury at an underdog price. When we think of premium SUVs, we think of five-figure nightmares. But the Tucson? It starts at just over $28,000, a price that barely scratches the surface of its capabilities. And yet, you get so much more. Soft touch materials, ambient lighting, USB ports for everyone, rear seats that recline, and tech that most $40,000 SUVs still dream of offering. It's not just a good value, it's an industry disruptor, a vehicle that makes you question, why am I paying more for less? Designed to think, built to protect. Safety isn't a bonus feature here, it's embedded into Tucson's DNA. With Hyundai SmartSense, the car becomes your co-pilot. Lane keeping assist, forward collision avoidance, smart cruise control, all designed to anticipate danger before you even see it. It's like driving with a second pair of eyes, the kind that never blink. But what truly sets it apart is how it feels. The cabin is quiet. Road noise, muted. Vibrations, distant. Whether you're stuck in traffic or gliding through midnight streets, the Tucson wraps you in a layer of calm. A statement on wheels. This isn't just a new Tucson. It's a declaration that Hyundai no longer plays in the shadows. That comfort, technology, and design should be available to everyone, not just luxury badge holders. And yet, there's one question that lingers as the camera pans across that angular front grille and cascading DRL lights. Why isn't everyone talking about it yet? Because the Tucson's not just growing, it's watching, quietly climbing, slowly overtaking, silently preparing for a time when the SUV world wakes up and realizes the king was already here. Some revolutions don't make noise, they make history. By the time the 2025 Hyundai Tucson reached dealership floors, the automotive world had already begun to shift, slowly, silently, but undeniably. And while legacy brands polished their trophies, Hyundai was building a throne, the war no one saw coming. In a world obsessed with badges, logos, and generational loyalty, Hyundai played a different game. They didn't challenge the giants head-on. They outthought them. They knew exactly what the modern buyer wanted: space, tech, comfort, value, and they knew exactly what buyers were tired of: overpriced names, outdated systems, and SUVs that looked different but felt the same. So they turned Tucson into a weapon, not a flashy one, a silent one, engineered to sneak into the homes of Toyota, Honda, Mazda owners, not by force, but by logic. And it worked. The numbers game. Behind the drama and design, Hyundai played the most dangerous card: value engineering. They didn't just build a car, they built a trap. You walk into a dealership looking for a RAV4. You test drive it, it's fine. Then, you sit inside a Tucson. The silence, the tech, the space, the price. You blink. You ask the salesman, wait, this costs less? Now you're not just considering Tucson. You're questioning everything you knew about this segment. That's not a coincidence. That's strategy. The design that changed minds. They say design is emotion made visible. Tucson's redesign wasn't about curves, it was about presence. The bold, geometric front, the hidden lighting in the grille, the aggressive stance. This wasn't designed to blend in. It was meant to haunt you after you walked away. It doesn't scream luxury, it whispers it, just loud enough to challenge your perception. Even the interior was a message. While others gave you knobs, Tucson gave you a digital cockpit. While competitors talked about room, Hyundai showed you what rear legroom actually means. This wasn't styling. It was psychological warfare, the hybrid that broke the equation. When hybrid cars first came out, they were about fuel savings and little else. But Tucson's hybrid? It changed the script. Now, you get better mileage and better performance. Now, you don't have to choose between eco and excitement. With a turbocharged 1.6-liter engine paired with electric assist, Tucson's hybrid delivers more torque than the gas version and still stays in the 40 mpg range. It's not just practical, it's smart muscle. And the plug-in hybrid? It dares to compete with $45,000 competitors and wins on function. It's proof that Hyundai isn't just keeping up, they're outpacing expectations. The final twist: trust. This is the part no one saw coming. For years, Hyundai fought against the stigma: cheap, low quality, untrustworthy. But not anymore. The 2025 Tucson is backed by one of the longest warranties in the industry: 10 years, 100,000 miles. Because Hyundai knows that in a market full of promises, trust is currency. And now, they're rich in it. Customers who once swore by Toyota are switching. Families looking for Hondas are converting. Why? Because trust isn't built on ads. It's built on experience. one test drive at a time, the ending that's just beginning. As this chapter closes, the camera fades to a quiet parking lot. A Tucson rolls in, silent, confident, unassuming. A father steps out with groceries. Two kids jump out of the back seat with room to spare. The mother adjusts the climate control through the screen with a swipe. No noise, no struggle, just life, made smoother. And that's the real twist. The Tucson wasn't built to shock you with speed or seduce you with a badge. It was built to understand you, to serve you, to elevate your daily grind, to feel like it was made for your life. And while others chase horsepower and heritage, Tucson quietly became something else, a revolution on four wheels. And now, everyone's watching.